Acknowledge me!
You're not the beard, you're not the system, you're the problem. You're not the beard, you're not the system, you're the problem.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Making sure everybody can hear me. I could barely hear me. This, you introduce an old thing back to the fold, and now things might. I brought back the soundboard, right? So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, man, what's up? What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing? Hopefully, y'all doing good. This is your boy TGK here on TGK TV, and we about to get started with a Dallas Mavericks versus the Indiana Pacers pregame show. You already know how this goes, man. It's gonna be a fun one. You got a offensive juggernaut versus a now Dallas Mavericks title contender. It's gonna be a good barometer test to see how well we perform defensively versus this team. But without further ado, man, let's go ahead and let's head upstairs and get this show started. Yo, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. I could barely hear me. I'm trying to see what I need to change over here. Everything looks good on my end over here. Maybe the output. What if? No, I don't want to touch anything because I know I've fixed as much as I could fix. This is just what it is. Maybe I could. Hold on. Maybe I could volume this up. No, that's not gonna work. I don't know. I don't know how else to hear myself a little bit better, but as long as y'all can hear me, that's all that matters. He said, your voice sounds weird. I can hear you fine. How you doing? Your voice sounds weird. I can hear you fine. Does it sound weird? Y'all let me know if this sounds off or something. Again, I bring back the soundboard.
Acknowledge me.
And then now here we are, man. You already know how these things go. Let me see. Let me just double check over here. It shows that it's working on my end. I could probably volume it up a little bit more, but I don't know how else to hear me. I'm notorious for having technical difficulties, man. This is just what comes with the territory. I've done that part right, and then over here, the sound mixers. I think the sound mixers are fine. Maybe no. Yeah, this. I don't know what it is. Thinking maybe it could be. I'll try to volume this up and see if that's what changes it. But I'm not sure if that's going to change anything. But as long as y'all can hear me, that's all that matters at the end of the day. I just don't know why I can't hear it in my headphones. But enough of that. Let me see what y'all say. You sound different today than you did last night. He got that smooth radio voice. TGK, is this a clone? I'm listening to your voice. Don't sound like TGK. Hold on. Let me hear it on my phone. Let me see what it sounded like over here. Is this a clone? I'm listening to your voice. Don't sound like TGK. Okay. Yeah, that does now sound like me. All right. Hold on. Let's go ahead and mic check. How does that sound like now? Let's see. This stuff ridiculous, ain't it? Mic check. Nope. How does that sound like now? No, that's crazy. This is why testing things out are important. So I might not use the soundboard. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn. Yeah, nah, that's wild. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I thought it was gonna work today, but I guess it does not. It is not going to work. Let's go ahead and switch everything back to normal. Hopefully this works. I can hear myself better this way anyway. All right, now it should work. There we go. Yeah, man, forget the soundboard. I tried my best. I tried. I wanted to bring the soundboard back, but these are the things that happens whenever you try different things. I just wish, because I use StreamYard, I just wish StreamYard developed a sound effects section. They don't have sound effects. You literally have to click a sound effect, play it once, and then just let it go. And it is the most annoying thing ever. Like, I just wish it was a little more user friendly in that sense, in that regard, where you have some kind of a soundboard, bro. Like, you need a soundboard for this stuff, man. You already know what I'm saying. Oh, Coy with a massive super chat, man. These are massive to me. Every super chat is massive, but you know when it turns colors, that's when it's like, oh, it's another level. Salute to Coy, man. He says, much love, TGK. Been looking forward to Mavs games again. We are blessed. Yes, sir, we are. I've been looking forward to them too, bro. I've been looking forward to them. Hold on. I feel like I'm peaking a little bit. I
think I volumed up my microphone a little too loud. Let me try to get it back down a little bit right here. Mic check, mic check. All right, that sounds good. I think that's good. I think we're good. Yeah. Mic check, mic check. All right, we're good. Thank you, Coy. Appreciate it as always, bro. Appreciate it as always. Let me move the mic a little bit back. All right, now we can start a show. Appreciate y'all hanging in there with me, man. I know this stuff is kind of ridiculous. It is what it is, man. It just comes with the territory. People last night said they liked my hair, so I figure I'll debut it a little bit more today and let it rock. I don't know where my hat is at, so y'all got lucky. I'm not rocking a hat tonight. Oh, man, we got another one. Salute to Hold My Latte. Says, love your pregame shows. Love your pregame show, man. Let's get this W. And is that a $2 Canadian? CA? I'm assume Canadian. Thank you. Appreciate it very, very much. Again, these donations go along. I can never get used to it, bro. It's one of the coolest things. It is very much one of the coolest things. It just kind of shows appreciation for the work, and this ain't really work for me. This is a passion project, right? So anything I make from it, like, it's icing on the cake, man. It's amazing. So thank you very much. Hold My Latte. Let's start off up top with the comments. If anyone's trying to get my attention, put a TGK in the comment, and I'll respond to it and read it out. Also, as you saw, if it's a super chat, it'll be the one I read as soon as possible. If this is your first time watching the pregame show, I go through several segments, talk about several items pertaining to the Mavericks versus the opponent today, which is the Indiana Pacers. So we're going to get through a few things today leading up to tip-off. So this is kind of a show to kill an hour of your time, especially midday like this. I think it's like if I was a fan and looking for something to do, I'd be watching a pregame show. That'd be me, right? This is a great way to kill an hour, right? So Noah, what's up, Noah? He says, TGK, hopefully Luka is good to play today. I saw he was questionable. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you said that. So let's jump straight into the news and the rumors segment, which is not that much news and not much rumors, but let's do it for the sake of a segment. All right, hopefully there's no more sound issues. Let me just double check. Got most up-to-date comments. All right, everything looked good down here. Cool. Great. Okay, Noah, so yes, Luka Doncic was listed as questionable, but I think that's just going to be the thing moving forward until his nose is fully healed. He's not the only one on there. This was earlier yesterday from Grant Afseth. So Luka Doncic probable with a broken nose. Lively and Kleba with a nasal fracture. They're probable. Dante Exum out with a right knee bursitis. Sounds like some I have. Olivier Maxence Prosper, he's in the G League, and Greg Brown is in the G League as well. The extra news that we got over here is who is actually available today. So today, per Mavs PR, Luka Doncic, broken nose, Lively nasal fracture, and Kleba nasal fracture will be available today against the Pacers. And Dante Exum is still considered out. So there you go. We got our guys there today. They're going to be playing. So we're not going to be without a Luka Doncic, thankfully. But he's always going to be on that report. Hopefully not much longer. And hopefully no new report. You feel what I'm saying? Gina Kim, I'm sorry. I wish I would have got your soundbite, right? I tried. I'm gonna have to see what configuration I need to do. I'm just not that much of a wizard. I need Div to remote into my laptop and fix everything. Gina Kim says, hey TGK, it's game day. Can't wait to see Pascal versus PJ matchup. Man, you stealing my thunder, Gina Kim. Like, that is a matchup I'm looking forward to tonight. I think it's gonna be one of the matchups of the day. Another matchup that I have for y'all is, and now question, I'll say this right now. I wonder what Miles Turner, what kind of issues he presents to, what's his name, to Gafford, right? Gafford struggled a little bit against Wemby, just shooting over him. Wemby made Gafford look like a forward, and Gafford's a big dude. But I just wonder what kind of issues what kind of issues it presents to Gafford in the lineup when you got Miles Turner, who you could play 5-out basketball with. So Miles Turner probably going to keep Gafford out of the paint if they get matched up. And Gafford isn't the greatest as far as like footwork and covering space the way Lively does at the perimeter as opposed to the paint. Gaffer's great in the paint. It's just being guarding out there in space. So we're going to see the matchups and how that goes. I think we're going to see Kleba a lot today, which is not always the greatest thing because you don't want to put Kleba out there a lot. But Kleba is going to be an interesting matchup to me for helping guard those 5-out lineups. That is pretty much my early thoughts so far. But let that marinate, as King said on Twitter today. DV, what's good? What's good, DV? Everything good over here, man. He's going to play. DV says, let's see how we match up with the second best offense in the league. Celtics got it now. Yeah, I think they're the third now, or tied for second. Yeah. I'll show you all this stuff here in a second. Jenna Kim says, I saw a stat and it has Scotty as a leader of creating the best shots for his teammates. And guess who's right below him? Giddy. So that argument is dumb. Yeah, they'll come up with any kind of stat, especially like they have like minimums requirements, right? Like how many passes led to how open this individual was. And say Luka has 1,000 opportunities versus someone with just 100, and they have a higher frequency of being able to have someone wide open in those 100 shots. They get a better percentage, but not a better totality number, right, in comparison to Luka. So sometimes they skew these numbers and make it a narrative thing, but it is what it is. Nice says, it's mother effing game day, bro. I'm excited. I got a feeling it's going to be Mavs 130-110. Hey, right now the Mavericks are streaking. They streaking, man. They off to the races. I don't know if y'all saw that checkered flag in that checkered finish that I put in the thumbnail. But yeah, man, if you know Indianapolis, they're known for their IndyCar races. Pacer, get it? The Pacer car, Indiana Pacers for the basketball team. So, yeah, cringe, right? Nancy, how you doing? Your voice sounds weird. I can hear you fine. Yeah, I fixed the voice. I appreciate y'all always pointing these things out to me. I need y'all because I didn't do no test live, so I'll probably do a test live later on today just to try to work it out. If not, no soundboard, man. And then, hold on. That's not even like the cool one. Here we go. See how cool that is? You get to see like images. You click the image. Man. StreamYard got to get their stuff together, man. Gina Kim says, SGA has an argument for sure, but so does Luka. A way better argument, too. And they still try to discredit him. They want to use team success over individual success. Context matters. Again, I already feel like Luka got, robbed for his first MVP when Nikola got his second one, when Nikola was 6th seed and Luka was 4th seed. Now this year it's like that version of Nikola, which is the current version that Luka is in, like the 6th seed. His team was injured all season, kept him afloat. He's not getting any kind of that credit. It's weird to me, It's just so much inconsistency, and I hate it. Oh, my latte said, "What's good, TGK? What's good? Having a good time, man. I just came back from baseball practice, so I'm a little like, the sun was beaming, bro. The sun was beaming. It would beat my ass. Noah says, I forgot to say this yesterday, but one thing I would like to see in this game is our perimeter defense. Some games we slack on that. It's not bad, but I think we could do better. I agree. I think perimeter defense tonight is going to be extremely interesting because you got to think about Tyrese Halliburton, right? He has this weird hit shot in a way, but when I went to the one game when I was in Indy, he was finding people wide open, man. He is great at finding people open. He has that he's a lengthy guard, man. He has this deceptive skill that make you think he's about to do his side step to the right and shoot, or he's gonna pass. Same thing like Luka in a way. There's similarities in how they get their assists, but Halliburton gets it at a high pace. But you'll see. It's gonna be tough to stop him, and I wonder who's gonna be guarding him primarily tonight. I figure it might be Josh Green, but probably DJJ. You might start DJJ tonight. Let me get my Twitter up in case a lineup announcement is announced or whatever the case may be. Let me see if Grant Affset has tweeted anything else. He hasn't tweeted much today. I think he's putting a lot of his stuff on SI.com, which I understand. But I need his tweets, man. I need his tweets. If not, I'm going to have to start relying on another reporter, I don't want to do that. Let me see. Nice says, damn, 77 Spaces came back for a special Twitter space, but should have done it at 2. Damn, they did one? See, this is how I be out, man. I didn't even know they had one going on. You know, it would be cool if me and 77 Spaces did a pregame show together. You know, like get them on here and just talk the game. But I know they like to get people involved in the spaces, so I don't know they were doing one today. I wish I did. I wish I knew. You know what I'm saying? Noah says, sounds like that evil villain with that deep voice. Yeah, man, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Dang, I'm kind of missing the deep evil voice now. Nah, man, we don't need that. We don't need a deep evil voice. Don't start cussing TGK. Rails in the building. What's up, bro? Appreciate you hopping on to Midnight Madness last night, man. Salute to everybody that checks that show out. I had no idea of what that show would have turned into, and after 2 episodes, it has been a massive success in my eyes, and I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I just think it's a way for, especially like, because if they play a Friday night or Saturday night, I don't think I'll be doing a Midnight Madness. Just depends on availability. Because if they play Friday night or Saturday night, you know, we talk Mavs, they got us, right? But on those nights that they don't play, I just think it fits. But I always try to keep in mind doing those shows weekly. That is the goal. But I appreciate y'all, man. Frank says, would have been hilarious if your voice changed to Disney Mickey Mouse. That's hilarious. Hey, man, I wish StreamYard had those capabilities. That would have been funny. Thanks for last night. You're the bomb. Great show. You brought up a lot of good points. Thank you. Couldn't do it without the people that contributed. Again, I always rely on y'all, man. I could think of stuff, but sometimes whenever you read comments, you're like, dang, hold on. That was really good, right? W Curly TGK in the building. I don't know if you remember 50 Cent when he was doing Pimp and Curly. We're going to Pimp and Curly up here. No, the Pacers love going on fast breaks as well, so we need to do good on that. Yeah, we gotta protect that. You know what I'm saying? Your hair looks great. Thank you. Appreciate that. I need to maintain it now. You know what I'm saying? Noah says a good test for us is this road trip, and if we beat Boston in Boston, then we are the best team in the league. Don't matter what the record says since the trade, we are the best team in the league. I'm assuming that's how you finished it. Lockbox, what's up, Lockbox? That's the first time I've seen your comment here. TGK, loud and clear. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna get back to the comments. What is that? 309. We're at 318. See how I be trying to get stay on top of this stuff. What is one thing I want to talk about the previous game? Is there anything I want to talk about the Mavs versus Suns? Is there anything I want to talk about that game? Trying to think. I don't know if I want to talk about anything about it because everyone has had their takes on it. I know I had a specific take on it, but I didn't forgot what that take was. Nah. I don't think I have to talk about the Suns versus the Mavericks. So let's get straight into looking into this Indiana Pacers basketball team. Let's get started with the opponent review.
How you want it? Show me my opponent. Show me my opponent.
I had a like my soundboard. I would have just been able to click a button and it starts playing the sound effect. But no, StreamYard, you gotta load it up and then play it. It's ridiculous, man. Anyway, this is the Indiana Pacers basketball team right here. Their starters are Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nemhard. Pause. Andrew Neesmith, he's out. I'm out of water too. Pascal Siakam at the 4, Miles Turner at center. I think their small forward replacement for Neesmith might be Benedict Mathurin. They also got Obi Toppin, which you might put him in first to kind of take some fouls on Luka versus spinning your Mathurin guy, but he's more like a guard. Doug McDermott, I could see him going in there. Maybe Pascal is going to be at 3. All right? That's interesting. Maybe Pascal at 3, Obi Toppin at 4. And good luck. Good luck. They might try Tyrese on Luka early on, but I don't see anybody on this team stopping Luka. So I don't see anybody in the world stopping Luka. So that's kind of like pointless to mention, right? I know a little bit of Andrew. I know he played for the Celtics, so he might have the assignment on Kyrie. And Tyrese, I mean, you got to attack these players. You got to attack these offensive players, right? So put Tyrese in Tyrese Halliburton, put him in ISO situations. But hold on. I did want to say something about the Mavs and Suns game. F it, man. It's the afternoon one. Let me get this quick point out, and then we'll go right back into the opponent review. Here it goes. All right, so look, the one point I wanted to get across. Do y'all remember the fourth quarter with the Mavericks and the Suns? Throughout the entire game, they were trying, pick and rolls, fast breaks, utilizing different things. The referees kept stopping momentum. In the fourth quarter, it was different. I don't know if y'all noticed this. In the fourth quarter, they'll once they get the possession of the ball on offense, they'll dribble it up the court. They'll give it to whomever. Luka will be like at either at the top of the key around the 3-point line, or he'll be in the post position, and they'll dump it to him, and Luka just will hold it for a couple of seconds, right? Either that or Luka's like holding it somewhat at midcourt, and he's just holding it for a couple of seconds, just looking around. I love that because it slowed the game down so much in the fourth quarter. And I don't know if y'all picked this up. Throughout the 4-game winning streak since the trade, in the fourth quarter, we become suffocating defensively. Like, it becomes unfair because you got Kyrie going off, Luka going off, and then the defense is so locked in the fourth quarter. I love it, right? Specifically against the Suns, I feel like we saw an offense that we're going to see in the playoffs. Now, hear me out. With Luka holding the ball, and I know people are going to be like, he just hogs the ball. Nah, this is what I like. I like this offense. Luka would hold the ball in the post position. Wherever he was at, he would just hold it. He would hold it and just see what the defense was going to do. And then he'll get into the motions. But it was a little bit more dramatic as opposed to how much time they took off the clock. Because I don't know. I need to look back into it. I don't know when they would start their action, whether it was at the 15-second mark, the 14-second mark, whatever the case may be. They were taking their time offensively in that fourth quarter. And the reason I say they become suffocating on defense is because on offense, they're not playing with pace for the most part. So they're kind of conserving their defensive energy. And when you got Luka being able to play half-court offense, which that is his specialty. And when it comes to playoffs, half-court offenses are the only way to win. Maybe you could say the Warriors with their fast break offense at the time. You could say that, but you have to have a supreme half-court offense. And Luka and Kyrie are great at that. But Luka, the way he was holding the ball in the fourth, being very decisive on decision-making and what to do. Kyrie, the same thing. Being able to make moves and be very intentional and very specific with their actions. It will save and conserve so much energy for the entire team on defense. Because instead of like everyone, cutting and doing all this crazy stuff, we're doing simple actions and read and react, right? And Luka's one of the greatest read and react kind of players. So then when you score a bucket, everyone can set their defense for the Mavericks when they get back. Or if they miss a shot, you have all the energy that you didn't use on offense to now defend. I loved what they did in that fourth quarter. I don't know if that's something they'll keep doing. I don't know if that's just one game, a one-off. But I was like, they're slowing the hell out of this ball in this ball game in the fourth. And then I think it was like in the second or third quarter, the Suns started ISOing. In the first quarter, they were just passing the ball around, and then KD started ISOing. And I was like, all right, ISO if you want to. And you saw that Jason Kidd didn't waste any time and started doubling them. And I like the fact that Jason Kidd does double superstars in certain instances. I don't like when he doubles a superstar that could pass out of a double. Kevin Durant cannot. He's never developed the ability to read a double team in a blitz to be able to make a key pass, a key decision. He's not the greatest at that. Versus Luka, that's all he sees. So he's well polished when it comes to that. So those two things, man. The key timely doubles and how suffocating they were in the fourth quarter, just on being so methodical. Methodical. And then the fourth quarter offensively and just suffocating defensively, man. So yeah, back to the freaking Pacers, man. My fault, man. I did want to say something about what the hell the Mavs did against the Suns. You know what I'm saying? So the Indiana Pacers, they are 32-25, third in the Central Division. As far as who leads the team in points, Tyrese Halliburton's basically getting 22 rebounds. Miles Turner getting 7 assists. Halliburton's almost getting 12 steals. Neesmith is getting 1.1, and then blocks. Turner's getting 1.8 blocks per game. The second highest scorer on the team is Pascal Siakam with 21.3, about 6 assists and 6 rebounds and 5 assists per game. Miles Turner, 17 points per game. Mathurin, 14 points per game. Neesmith, 12 points per game. But no Neesmith tonight as he is out. Buddy Hield is no longer on the team, nor is Bruce Brown. They got Toppin and Smith. Smith, by the way, we got to watch out for Smith. I'll get back to him. Seeing him live, he's a pretty imposing. He has an imposing frame, athletic as hell. I'm surprised he just been kind of under the radar from my perspective. As far as the 3-point percentage, man, Jalen Smith averages 48% from 3. That's crazy. Neesmith 45%, Siakam 43%, Obi Toppin 40%, Halliburton 40%, and then I think that's Jarris Walker 37%, Mathurin 36%, and then after that everyone is under league average. Turner averaging 33%. I wonder if that's his normal average. But yeah, Siakam averaging 43%. That's pretty impressive. That lets you know that Halliburton's hooking him up. You know, I don't remember him shooting this great because early in the season he was like 24%. So that lets you know having a point guard that can find you helps your jump shot dramatically. So they got some shooters, man. We got to keep an eye out for, especially the fact that Halliburton takes about 40 of them. But again, Neesmith takes about 5 of them. And Neesmith, if I remember correctly, he is not available tonight. So one of the best 3-point shooters are not available tonight. Here's another thing I want to show you, man. The last 10 game rankings and ratings. So let me see if I get this ad off of my freaking screen. Okay, so for the last 10 games, man, the Dallas Mavericks are currently ranking in 6th. They got Minnesota, Boston, Golden State, Cleveland, Miami ahead of us. I wonder why that is. I wish I could go to the... Is it 2? Okay. So they had the Mavericks as high as 3rd. Huh. They had the Mavericks as high as 3rd. Now let's look at something more telling. Let's look at team stats. I want to show y'all scoring. So let's go with points per game is going to be one thing, right? Points per game, Indiana is the highest scoring team in the league. Then followed by Milwaukee, Oklahoma City, Atlanta, Boston, Golden State, and then Dallas at 7th. Your Dallas Mavericks are the 7th best offense. But you also got to account, how difficult it's been over the last couple of weeks prior to the trade and prior to Kyrie coming back. But the fact that they're back in the top 10, that's awesome. That is awesome. If you want to take a look at what I like a little bit more is offensive efficiency. And the offensive efficiency, this is where it tell you how efficient these guys been. And for the Dallas Mavericks, they are also top 9 for the whole year. And then for the last 3, it don't look that great, but that's kind of crazy. Now defensively, right? I want to see what this looks like. Scoring, defense, defensive efficiency. Where are the Mavericks at? Right now, the Mavericks on defensive efficiency for the year, they're 19th. We're trending in the right direction, ladies and gentlemen, but let's take a look at the last 3 games. Where do the Mavericks land over the last 3 games? 2nd place in the league. 2nd place in the league. Wish we had like a stat of the last 10, but again, they're trending in the right direction, man. I think if the Mavericks could get like around that 15th, the 12th mark defensively, that's just great. But it lets you know that over the last 3, we got the potential to be a top 2 defensive team, man. That says a lot. I don't remember the Mavericks defense getting this high in a 3-game stretch. I imagine over the 7-game stretch it's been different, right? So, and I could look that stuff up too. But before we do that, I want to take a look at this Indiana Pacers offense and see what kind of lineups that they have. Again, if this is too much information, let me know. I'll find a different way to go over it, but definitely just try to put y'all onto as much info that y'all can consume, where it's not too much, where it's not too fast, right? Because sometimes I be getting information from other folks, and I'm just like, I can't keep up, man. It's just too much. All right, so this is the advanced lineups. They go by 5-player lineups, 4-player, 3-player, 2-player, whatever the case may be. Let's go with 4-player because they do have a starter out, and I don't want to see a Neesmith in a lineup and see what they got. So here, Bruce Brown is right here. Brown. So we want to see something more fresh. Neesmith is right here. Neesmith. Dang. Could I go? No, not play in. Is there advanced filters? Ah, there we go. All outcomes? No. Opponents? No. Can I go? Oh, there we go. There we go. I like to see. Last games, right? So let's go with their last 7 games, right? Let's go with that stretch. And then we'll look at the Mavericks and we'll see their stretch of games. Okay, so here we go. We got Turner, Siakam, Nembhard, and Halliburton. Again, this is without Neesmith, so that's good, right? This is what we could kind of expect to see from this 4-man lineup here. After 6 games, 136 minutes, an offensive rating of 116. Offensive rating, for those that don't know, is how many points they will score in 100 possessions. 116. Defensive rating, 113. Net rating of 2.9, which is pretty solid. That's not bad. A Neesmith lineup, they look pretty good with the Neesmith lineup in there. Here's one without Neesmith. This is a Turner, Nembhard, Halliburton, and Mathurin, and it's only a 1.7 offensive rating and 116 defensive rating, a minus 8.8 net rating. Another lineup without Neesmith, they're at minus 13. McConnell in there, Obi Toppin, Jackson, Mathurin, minus 18. So it seems like Neesmith early on was like a real big piece to what they do as like 4-player lineups. Now we want to take a look at the Mavericks. Same thing. Last 7 games. We don't have to do 4-player lineups, but we'll do 4-player lineups for the sake of it. Woo! Look at this, man. I love this, bro. I love this so much. Kyrie Irving, Kleba, Luka Doncic, Josh Green, an offensive rating of 131 and a defensive rating of 108 for a net rating of 23.4. Kyrie Irving, DJJ, Maxi Kleba, Doncic, 135 offensive rating, 105 defensive rating. Look at all these offensive rate. Look at these net ratings in the positive. 23, 29, 23, 21, 22, 14. They got a couple in the negatives, right? Luka, Kyrie, Gafford, and Green, minus 11. PJ Washington, Luka, Gafford, and Green, minus 10. Interesting, right? But then look at this one. Damn. Kyrie, Kleba, PJ Washington, and Luka, a plus 47. Man, so when you have more lineups that are a plus 20 like this over a few lineups that are negative 10 here and there, plus 58, that's ridiculous. Another plus 83, that is PJ Washington, Kyrie Irving, Luka, and Lively, plus 83. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So again, for the most part, most of your lineups are doing amazing, and the Mavericks are tracking in that direction, man. So, whoa, I did not see that many comments coming up here. I see a hell of people in here. I appreciate y'all, man. This is gonna be my one time where I'll call for y'all to leave a like on the video. It goes a long way. As always, I appreciate it, man. Any like or anything of that nature goes a long way to this channel, and I appreciate y'all. And definitely consider subscribing if you're down for that. I think the last comment I read was 316, right? I have no idea what was the last time. Dang, so many comments. All right. Oh, we just got out of opponent review. 334. Mass play at 4. All right, we got some time. All right, let's read some comments. Let me see if I can find the last one I read. Man, let me know what y'all think of all that stuff I just showed y'all. That was quite a bit, wasn't it? I ain't got no. I'm out of water in my Stanley Cup, dogs. I need water in my Stanley Cup. Here we go. I think Yeah, I think this was the last one. Pascal better get that bond money ready. I'm pretty sure y'all know I'm slightly biased, man. Again, his opening intro skit that he did about PJ Washington and how he puts some people in jail, and yeah, that was hilarious, man. Gold content right there. Nancy says they have to list him on the injury list where they can get fined or improper listing for injured players. Glad to see Kai is off the injury list. Agreed. Gina Kim says glad you fixed everything. That deep voice wasn't matching your look. What are you trying to say? Like, I can't do the deep voice. Is that what you're saying? I can't do the evil voice. That's what I can't do. Frank says that this is going to be a good test for the defense. If they could keep Pacers score under 114, I see that as a W for the defense. I agree. And you see that we have spurts where we play pretty good. Div is in the building. What's up, Div? If you want, you can screen share on Discord and I can help you after tonight's playback is over for your PC. I'm down. You know where to find me, bro. Oh, great comment here. I'm going to say the truth. It says, interesting coaching matchup. Kidd and Carlisle know each other very well. Great point. See, that's why I'm glad y'all say these things because I went over my head. Carlisle, bro, he does know Luka Doncic. He does know this team pretty good. But at the end of it, I just don't think they got enough to be able to stop what the Mavericks are doing offensively. I think it's really going to come down. I think it's going to come down to that fourth quarter. Easy cop-out answer. But I think early on, I think the way how we've been starting out slow, I think that does continue as we still develop with our lineups. But I do believe, as you saw in these last games, like we'll start slow and then we pick it up and then in the fourth quarter we become suffocating. So I think that's the trend, and I think that's going to stay the way it is until we see the trend going in the opposite direction. So I think it's going to be a close game. Plus, it's a 4 p.m. game, so it's 5 p.m. over there, so it's a little bit earlier. You know, it kind of throws you off a little bit as far as your normal start time. So keep an eye out for that. Lyles, what's up, Lyles? Says, what do you think about the lineup that Luka liked the most, the one you posted about on X? Yeah, so Luka mentioned it in one of his post-game interviews where he was talking about, you know, the lineup of Kyrie at the 1, Luka at the 2, PJ Washington at the 3, Kleba at the 4, and Gafford at the 5. I loved it as well. Literally every position from Luka to Gafford could just about guard any position. So you literally have 4 defenders out there. And yes, we're calling Luka a defender now. You have about 4 defenders out there that could guard multiple positions. Kyrie, for the most part, is going to be able to guard your 1s and your occasional 2s out here just because of size. But everyone else is literally 6'7" and above. And if you put Lively in there for Gafford, it still works. Kleba, it allows you to open up the offense. Gafford doesn't do that so much, but that's why you have to put him in pick and roll action. That way you can kind of open the paint, right? But I love that lineup, bro. I really do. PJ at the 3, Luka at the 2. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. And then thankfully, I am wrong about Kleba, and thankfully Kleba's been playing the way he's been playing at the 4. Amazing. I just hope we get his minutes down so where we're not opening up for a potential injury because we utilize him so much. So we gotta get that together. You know what I'm saying? But I love that lineup that Luka talked about. Noah says, how much points do you think Luka and Kyrie will combine today? I think they will combine for 65. I'm gonna say 60. I'm gonna say 60 because I think the Pacers, knowing Carlisle, they're gonna try to double Luka. And again, everyone else is going to get some points. Luka will get his points too, but I think Kyrie's going to be able to take advantage of the doubles and just get wide open shots because they don't have Nesmith today. And then Jalen Smith, he might be an issue for our 4s. It just depends how aggressive he is tonight. But I say 30, and I think PJ Washington is going to have a pretty good game today. But I think Kleba is going to benefit a lot more from Turner being the center for the Pacers, because I think you could put Kleba on him because Turner's not going to be in the paint like that. So Kleba could guard Turner in the perimeter, you know? And I don't think Turner is going to return the favor and guard Kleba in the perimeter, especially if you got, you know, Luka and Kyrie breaking down the defense and getting into the paint. You're going to have a Kleba wide open, right? So as long as Kleba knocks down a couple of shots, I see him having a pretty effective game today. So if you see Kleba on your betting apps, Hit me up on Sleeper. I'll send you a link and you can play on Sleeper. Alamac, what's good? What's good? Normally I remember names that I've seen before. I've not seen that name before, but I appreciate you being here. If it's your first time, welcome. Let's be real. No one taking SGA over Luka as a player. Yeah, if you had to do a fantasy draft today, who is your first round pick? Let's be honest, right? You know what? Let me do this. So we got 75 votes on this key matchup you're looking for tonight. And 64% of y'all saying Pascal versus PJ. I like that. Let me do this. Fantasy draft, right? Who you picking? Let me see. Picking first, all right? We're gonna put Luka in there. I know for the most part we're all gonna say that, right? Because we're a Mavs channel. But genuinely think of who you would pick. So Luka, SGA, and who's another guy? Who's another guy that's like as young as him that you would consider picking like first to build the team, right? Are we gonna say Tatum? I don't know about Tatum, 313. Tatum. What y'all think about Tatum? Should we put Tatum in this list? Or Dante Exum? No, I don't know. Let me see. He said, bro, we all Mavs fans. No, I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like I genuinely don't think, even if you were not a Mavs fan, that you would pick anybody above Luka. Like it genuinely, like if you're trying to start a team, I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to be I definitely try not to be a homer. I try not to. So we'll stick with that. I can't think of. Well, we'll put Tatum in there for the sake of saying it because people want him to be the MVP so bad, or he's asking for it. Here we go. Fantasy draft. Who you picking first? If you're a Mavs fan, I think I know where you're going. But if you're not, let me know who you unbiasedly would pick first. Gina Kim says, back to my rant. Now we got Warriors fans talking crazy, and now every team wants to use the injury excuse. But when it came to us, they have selective memory. You already know, man. It's going to be hard. It's a hard pill to swallow for people to talk about the Mavericks positively. So, let's see. We'll see. Maybe Mavs extend their streak to 10 plus. Oh, great question. Look at this. Hold on. Dallas Mavericks winning streaks. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find. There we go. Land of Basketball. Hell yeah. I love Land of Basketball. I don't know if y'all know about this site much, but Land of Basketball has some historical items in here. So check this out, man. Let me remove this and remove this. So this is the Dallas Mavericks streaks here. Let me move. There we go. This better. Yeah, you see a little bit more of it. So here are the longest Dallas Mavericks winning streaks in one season, okay? Back in the 07 season, the 67-win team, we had a 17-game winning streak. Life was great during that streak, man. In 02-03, we started the year 14-0 on a 14-game winning streak, bro. Crazy. 2009-2010, we had a 13-game winning streak. 06-07, we had another winning streak over 10 games of 13. 2005-06, we had a 13-game winning streak. The championship season, we had a 12-game winning streak. And then 06-07, we had another 10-game winning streak. That shows you how great we were that season and why that first-round exit hurt so much, bro. It hurt so much. So let's scroll down here. Let's try to find where our current win streak is at, right? Right now, we have a 7-game winning streak. We tied last year's winning streak, oddly enough. Can we get to that 8? Can we get to that 8-win winning streak mark, right? There's only been 2-3 teams that got the 8 before. The championship team, the 06-07 team, and the 83-84 team. So we got a couple of a bit of ground to make. You got Pacers today. Ideally, you should win that game. The Cavaliers, I think the Mavericks are better. They should win. That's 10. That's 9, right? 9. And then we got, who else we got? Who's next for the Mavericks? I know we got the Celtics next Friday. Who we got before that? Let me see the schedule. So we got Indiana today, Cleveland Tuesday, Toronto Wednesday. I think we should beat Toronto. So the Mavericks should be on a 10-game winning streak versus the Boston Celtics if you're mapping it out, right? If they stay healthy and stay consistent. So Hey, man, we could have a 10-game win streak going into Boston. And then, ooh, man, narratives. It's going to be kind of crazy, isn't it? So let me skip ahead, man. I done lost my spot. I don't know where I'm at, bro. The next TGK comment, I'm going to read it, all right? This says, Luka will have a harder time tonight if he can't make his threes. They got some big centers who could block shots. Luka struggles against that. Yeah, Turner and Jalen Smith. Who's the backup for the Pacers? Turner. Let me see. Because when I was watching their team the other day, I didn't see them have much size. But then again, I was in the nosebleed section, right? So how the hell can I see? So yeah, they got Jalen Smith and Isaiah Jackson. So Jalen Smith, he is 6'9", 215. Jalen Smith's a dog, bro. He be wearing glasses too when he hoops. He is a dog, man. He is a dog. Jenny Kim says Luka might get 25 plus. Carlisle's gonna make them double Luka from the start. But now we got our Kai, our Batman. Yes, ma'am. Yes, we do. I'm feeling this a Kyrie game. I think so too. I got some parlays on Kyrie's points. I took Luka's assist. They had his assist at 10. I think 10 and a half or 9.5. I took that. He getting like 13, 14 easily, bro. Noah says, TGK, play for my Dodgers. We got a stacked team, but I don't trust my Dodgers in the playoffs. Bro, if it wasn't for the wind today, I'm on a softball co-ed team. If it wasn't for the wind, I would have cleared about three home runs. I would have cleared 3 home runs today. And I haven't played often. I haven't played much in the last couple of years, but I still got that power. Div says, damn, 45 points by Lakers on Suns in first quarter. Damn. That's crazy. I love SGA and Tatum, but if we did a draft with current NBA players, Luka would be in the top 3, no question. I agree. Homa Latte says, the midnight show was nice, really chill. That is what I'm going for. That's the aesthetic. Versus this, I got an hour to be able to do something good here, right? The other show, you get to kind of like settle in, you know? Piece of Steve, what's up? Halliburton gonna... What? And nobody gonna stop that. Got to focus on slowing others. Cook. I think you meant to say cook. Halliburton gonna cook, and nobody gonna stop that. Got to focus on slowing others, stopping transition points because they're the best at it, and getting boards because they struggle on the defensive rebounds. Oh, great point, right? If they struggle on defensive rebounds, who is perfect for that? Gafford, ladies and gentlemen. So you might see Gafford with a couple of offensive boards, and we've been winning the offensive boards. I mean, we've been winning the rebound battle. We've been winning the fast break point battle. The Mavericks have been winning several categories in all of these games. It's great, bro. They're well balanced now, you know. Nick's in the building. What's good, Nick's? Jen Kim says SJ has been great, but he just started his leap last year, and now he's past Luka because of team success. Every matchup Luka has been better. So how is SGA close or even better than Luka and Tatum? I think it's because, in fairness to SGA, it's because OKC's a very young team, and you know SGA doing what he's doing is very impressive, and I do think he deserves, candidacy consideration for MVP. But Luka's still better, 1,000%. Exum is still out. Yeah, he's still out. Apparently, they're eyeing for the Cleveland Cavaliers game for him to come back. Noah says, if the Pelicans lose against the Bulls and we beat the free bingo space today, then we will be 5th seed. Imagine that. Imagine Monday, ESPN has to be like, oh man, the Mavs are the 5th seed. Dang, we really got to talk about Luka Doncic being the MVP, huh? Damn, man. Damn. Nick says, don't discount Carlisle's ability to pull up some tricks to somewhat contain Luka. Yeah, I'm not sleeping on that. That's what I'm saying. I think Luka's going to be more of an assist machine today. I think he'll get his threes. I think he'll get his points. But it's going to be because of his efficiency. But he's going to get his assist tonight. No doubt about it. Jenny Kim says, anyways, I'm done ranting. I see a lot of fans starting the Luka MVP campaign. So the more we defend him and show him love, the more others will listen. I don't know if y'all saw this. Hold on, let me show y'all. Or unless a lineup has been dropped out here. Johnny be hilarious, bro. He said, my boy TGK got the Jack Harlow hairdo. Hilarious, bro. Here we go. I found the video. Check this out, man. Check this out. This is outside of the Mavericks Hotel. I'm not going to play the audio because you already know how it gets. But look at this. Turn that down. Look at that. Look at all those people out here for the MVP of the league, bro. We're talking about Indiana, dogs. We're not talking about Dallas. We're not talking about, like, how do they got the All-Star kicks? You see that? They got the All-Star kicks right there. What? Look at all these people, bro. Look at all this. For Luka Doncic, bro, look on that side too. What? That's crazy. That is crazy, man. That's crazy. But that's Luka Doncic, bro. That's what it looks like when you have someone that is influenced in the game of basketball. When you have someone that's doing what he's doing for the Mavericks, putting the league on notice, man. So salute to him. All right, we got a Pacers lineup announcement. This is the Pacers starting lineup here. They got Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Benedict Mathurin, Pascal Siakam, and Miles Turner. Damn, they got Mathurin at forward at 3. That's not bad. Seems like R3 is gonna have to work. Rick Carlisle says, Grand Nav said tweets, Rick Carlisle on the Mavs. What Luka is doing this year, I don't even know how you describe it. He's rewriting history. Irvin is playing great. These guys are in a very small group of teams that are really legitimate contenders. Come on, man. Come on. Even Rick Carlisle can see it, bro. That's crazy. The Dallas Mavericks starters is Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic, Josh Green, PJ Washington, and Derek Lively. I love that lineup. That's a great lineup. All right, man. If I didn't get to your comment, I apologize. I am going to try to catch up to where we're currently at. Now I can see where we're at. You know what I'm saying? Noah says Jason Kidd has been coaching Wells since the trade. With the timeouts, his rotations ain't as bad as they were before the trade. Yeah, I saw Mavericks Chat Sports. They mentioned like if Jason Kidd's still on the hot seat, and they said that it kind of cooled off, that he should be good to go, that he should be a stable moving forward. They said the only way that he could be on the hot seat is if he collapses and they don't make the playoffs. And I agree with all that. I think if Jason Kidd pushes the right buttons, makes the right lineups, the right adjustments, there's certain times where I'm like, why are you doing this? That's always going to be a thing with us as fans. But on a 7-game winning streak, I am going to be grateful that we're on a 7-game winning streak. And I'll be critical, but not up the ass critical like a Karen, you know, or like a TG Karen. Yeah. I won't be a Karen on Jason Kidd right now. But if we start losing, I'm like, all right, bro, come on, man. You got all this talent. You don't know how to utilize it. So right now he's doing a good job. So I'm not going to be too critical on him. But I think he's still on some kind of seat. I think the seat's still kind of warm because you should be able to be successful with this team. And I ain't talking about just Western Conference Finals, bro. I'm talking about, I wish I had a champion. I'm talking about a championship, bro. You got a championship, you know? Put a championship right here, bro. I want right here. Don't give me anything else. Pause. Nick says, I'm more interested in the Gafford Lively versus Turner matchup than PJ versus Pascal because PJ was able to handle KD. I agree, but you know what I think is going to be? I think it's going to be a Kleba versus Turner matchup. I'm not going to lie. King says we win by at least 10. Think it'll be closer to 20. Damn, King. Okay. Hey, King is talking about the Celtics are a free bingo space. I don't even know what the Pacers are. You know what I'm saying? They're probably worse than that. Worse than a free bingo space. Knight says, I think we're going to be an even scarier team in the playoffs. Exactly, bro. Exactly. This is what Luka Doncic is great at, man. What was I trying to say? He's great at that half court offense. You know what I'm saying? All right, so where are we at? Where was I at? Where am I at? Damn it. All right, right here, 3:30. Right. Let's look at the referees right quick. Yeah, let's look at the referees right quick.
Technical foul.
Again, don't rush. They say the start time is at 4. They won't tip off till 4:10 p.m. So don't feel like the game's going to start unless you're trying to go to the We Talk Mavs playback, which if y'all do, it is a fun time over there, man. Definitely check them out. It's fun. I'll be in there as well immediately after the pregame show. So for today, the Dallas is in Indiana. The Mavericks are in Indiana. The crew chief is Mark Lindsay. Referee is Brent Barnacky. And the umpire, Hennessy Ransom? I don't want to. I think the P is silent, right? Or Pennessy Ransom or Hennessy Ransom. What? I've never. That is a very unique name, and I like how it sounds like Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? Alice referees. There we go. All right. Y'all help me, man. Y'all let me know if I'm saying it right. All right, let's go and take a look what damn, not invite. I'm tripping. Let's see what these records are with these referees. See what they got up going here for us. And let me switch this to this. There it goes. All right, man. Who are we looking for? We're looking for crew chief Mark Lindsay. Mark Lindsay, where you at, Mark Lindsay? Lindsay. Damn it. Bro, every site has ads. It's crazy. Lindsay. No Lindsay. Am I not seeing it? Oh, right here. Mark Lindsay. We are 1-1 with Mark Lindsay. We had a slow pace with him. Probably one of those games where Luka and Kyrie weren't available. As far as the points we scored was 235. Shooting fouls, 14 on us. But we did get 26 free throws on average. The opponent's scoring 123 as well. An average of 28 free throws. So it looks like one of those games we got blown out, and one of the games we blew the other team out. Pause. Big pause on that. The other, Brent Barnacky. I haven't seen his name in a while, so I doubt he has that many games on the Mavericks. Brent Barnacky. Yeah, he's only played one game. We won that game. I remember that. All right, cool. Not much there. And then Hennessy Ransom. Where is Ransom? That is hilarious. Love that name. I will forever remember this name. Pennessy or Hennessy Ransom. There it goes. Pennessy or Hennessy Ransom. That's hilarious. 2-0 with Ransom. We scored 142 points on average in the two games with Ransom at the referee spot. And then we've given up 133, a difference of 8.5 points in those games. All right, we're looking nice. About same free throw attempts, shooting fouls about the same. So all these referees been kind of calling it down the line. So we good there, man. We looking good there. All right, so where was that? 3. King says, does Siakam go into P-Gel tonight? I don't know. I know we're saying KD's better than Pascal, but I think Pascal is more physical than KD. All right, so and I know PJ's going to do great against physicality like that. I just want to see how the referees call it early on. Do they let the physicality go or do they not? And if they don't let it go, then obviously Washington will be in foul trouble early on. So we'll see. But judging by the trends, he going in jail, bro. And he doing a life sentence. You know what I'm saying? Noah says, I think PJ will be on Pascal and Halley sometimes in the game. Yeah, I love when PJ Washington was guarding KD. Then he switched. And then Booker. He had to guard Booker, and he did a great job on everybody. Bro, PJ Washington is amazing, dogs. Jenny Kim says, I hope Hardy gets some playing time. He's been great lately. I think this will be a great matchup for him. He's young and athletic, so he'll be able to match their pace. If you remember last year in Indiana, when Luka was on that on the sidelines and he whipped across that crazy pass under the basket all the way to Hardy, Hardy was the most consistent player in that game. Tell me how I remember that from a whole year ago. I don't know, but I remember Jaden Hardy was the most reliable player on that team at that time. But yeah, we still use Tim Hardaway Jr., which I understand, man. But man, come on, bro, come on. Noah says we got more plus lineups than minus lineups, so we got so many lineups that could work. 100%. Now you actually do. Now you could try things. You could mix and match, and it all works perfectly. King says TGK is getting choked up by all of the people watching him live. Hit them likes for the awesome content, please. Appreciate it, King. Appreciate it, man. I see we have 44 likes. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You know, when I first started this, I'm gonna get to the next comment. When I first started this, man, yeah, about like 5 people in here. Salute to those that have been there, and to see this slowly, grow, it's awesome, man. It is awesome. As they say, just stick with it, stay consistent, and be good. You gotta be good at this, right? And I hope I'm being good at it and it's showing. And I appreciate y'all hanging in there. I'm always thinking of new things to do, and now I got a green screen. You know what I'm saying? Now I created a whole budget for this. Now I got like all these extra little lights. You know, so like look, all these, bro. Yeah, man. Trust me, I be putting hella money into this. Proud Vet says TGK Mavs have trash 3-point shooting around Luka and Kyrie. Man, if it wasn't time for the game prediction, I would have spent more time on that, Vet. Please, when we play who we play next, the Cavaliers, please comment earlier, and I will gladly break down 3-point shooting on this team. But Tim Hardaway does suck. Anyway, let's get started on the game prediction. Yeah, man. I wish I saw that comment earlier, but sorry about that. Anyway, let me see what other comments I can get to before we get started on the score prediction. We got 9 minutes before they tip off, so I'll try to get up out of here before we get there. Proud Vet, what do you say? As long as they have Kid as coach, you can't trust anything. Think that you're seeing. I agree. I agree with you. I'm very skeptical on Kid because of how the season has gone and how last season gone. And that's what I'm saying. Right now, I'm just watching, bro, just like he does. If we get first year Jason Kidd, I'm all right. If we get bad year Jason Kidd, like last year and this year, it's tough. Let's see. Kareem, what's up, Kareem? He says, what's up, TGK? What's up, man? He said, I think this will low-key be a hard matchup today. I think so, too. But I think we'll figure it out by the fourth quarter. Martin Blake, what's up, Martin Blake? Says, Luka, PNR, Emo, scariest in the league. Lou Live, PNR is among the best. And Lou Gaff and Lou Wash get into that beyond elite level soon. I like how everything involves Lou. Gina Kim says, I say we go on a 12-game winning streak. Would be the longest in the Luka Doncic era. I hope we only lose 1 to 3 games at the most. No more than that. Please, Mavs. Agreed. I think if we win today, it is Luka's longest winning streak, right? I might be wrong. I'm not sure. Pasquale, I think there's controversy with how to say your name. King is saying Pasquale. I'm saying Pasquale. Wait, which one is it? Is it King's version of Pasquale or is it my version of Pasquale? Get on that, bro. You need to let me know. Sup, bro? Looking fresh despite all the spin and double standards surrounding MVP. I'm glad Luka's name is appearing more in those discussions. Let's go Mavs. Let's go Luka Magic. Agreed, bro. Anytime national media talks about your guy, it gives you more of an opportunity. All right, man. I'm gonna try to just speed down here. And Div says, did you hear what Mike Hawk said on Twitter? Have you heard of Mike Hawk TGK? I have not. Send me that tweet. The umpire name is Trolling, right? Remind me of that old Key and Peele skit. What's up, bro? What's up, Big J? What's up, man? Hopefully we courtside at a Legends game, bro. I'll vlog it, dogs. I'll vlog the whole entire experience. Nice says the harsh slinging, the hash ringing, the dash dinging. That's fire. Nan says we got 91 people in here. Hit the like button. Appreciate y'all. All right, man. Let's get started on what is looking like tonight. So what are the odds makers saying about this Mavericks Pacers game? Ooh, on the road, the Mavericks are favored by 2 with an over-under of 252 points. Wow. All right, man. You already know what time it is. And it is time to play the sound effect. Get your scores down below. Get your score predictions down below. We got a couple of minutes. So whatever score you think it is, put it down below and let's get it going. What is Div talking about? What y'all talking about? I wish I could keep up with all y'all stuff, man. I wish I could be able to keep up. But here we go. Okay, I see where you're at, Knicks. We're going to start with Knicks here in a second, but let me get my score, man. Let me see. So, they got the Mavs by 2, though. I feel like they're scared. Like they don't want to give the Mavs a bigger point margin, which I feel like that's something right there, right? Pacers. Let me see. All right, so 252, bro. That's a lot of points. 252. So I'm gonna say. Yeah, I like this. All right, man. I got the Dallas Mavericks. All right, I got the Dallas Mavericks winning tonight, or today, this afternoon, 136 to 126 against the Indiana Pacers. Let's go ahead and let's start reading your predictions down below. Let me see. Pasquale just ran to the store, but this is his wife to say it's pronounced Pasquale. All right, we're gonna go with Pasquale. So King got it right. Man, that's crazy. I got it wrong, bro. Tell me I got it wrong, dogs. Edison, what's up? I think J.K. still has a few tricks up his sleeve. I wouldn't underestimate what he will be able to do with this new talent. I agree, and I know he's one of those cerebral guys, like one of the smarter guys in the room. I just want to see it when it matters the most, bro. I want to see it when it matters the most. Nick says 123-117 Mavs. Nice little 6-point victory, right? I like it. Mike Hawk said he predicts 135-123 Mavs. And that's kind of close to my prediction. Okay. I'm going to have to check out who Mike Hawk is, man. Let me know. And this might be a little joke of yours, but if Mike Hawk is real, let me know. Because I feel like you're trying to make me play with words over here. You're not going to get me. Noah says 124-108 Mavs win. Liam says, where can I watch the game? You could, I don't want to say that website's name. Hit me up on Twitter or Instagram right up here. I'll send you a link. Or you could go to Playback TV, look for We Talk Mavs, and you can listen to us talk the game live, and it'll show you the score live. Unless you're a Mavericks We Talk Mavs member, you can actually watch the game live with us. That's another way as well. Private transition defense has been the Mavs' weakness. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You're right. Jamanshish. I don't know. I'm just gonna say 214J. 214J. 127-125 Mavs. I'm with it. 214. I am with it. Martin Blake says Mavs 160, Pacers 100. Jesus Christ. DV says 132-125 Mavs. It's gonna be a close game, huh? James Bond freestyle. Not today. No freestyle today because I don't got my string deck on the play because I'm trying to slay any kind of parlays. All right, enough of that, bro. Lucas says 117-108 Mavs. That's what's up. Low scoring game, but I'll take it. Gina Kim says 124-108 Mavs. I looked at their past games, and the ones they've won were over 120, and the ones they lost were under 110. So if we hold them under, then we should be fine. I think they're both going to go over 110. I ain't going to lie. Edison says 134-128 Mavs. Let's get it. I like that score. Close to mine. Look at that. Alamac, 133-117 Mavs. Hell yeah. I like it. Amount Snacks. What's up, Amount? 128-119. Who? Mavs or Pacers? I'm going to assume Mavs. Laos, 125-108. All right, y'all keeping them sub 120 or slightly sub 110. I like it. 130-112. Koi in the building. Look, if anybody gets it right, send it to me. Like if y'all got the score to the T. I think it's been twice last year that I got the score to the T, bro. Piece of Steve, 122-118. That's what's up. I like it. 4-point victory. It's kind of close. It's going to be a little nail biter, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Nice says, I should have been clear. That was you trying to figure out homie's name. But my score prediction stays the same. Mavs 130, Pacers 110. Night be flowing up in here, bro. Even with the comments. DV says, actually 128-117 Mavs. All right. Izzy Girl Dad, what's up? 132-127 Mavs. VP Philly, 127-115 Mavs. Bro, we all feeling the Mavs, ain't we? Pause. But yeah, man, we looking good, bro. Derek, what's good? 125-114 Mavs. So it looks like everybody got us at least at 120 or above 120. Yeah, I got more confidence in the Here it goes. For those asking where to watch the game, trust it. Trust it. Div says, TGK, you are the best. Gina Kim said, I had the Mavs getting 132 at first because I don't expect their defense to do anything, but I'm kind of concerned about our defense versus theirs, so we'll see. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game for sure. You got my name right, sir. Thank you. You got a sub in me. Appreciate it. Jamanish, 214. What's up, man? Appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Anyway, the Mavericks are probably about to tip off right now. It's been your boy TGK. I hope y'all had a good one, man. This is the Mavericks pregame show, the official pregame show, and probably the best damn pregame show for the Mavericks in the world, right? Anyway, guys, let me move this comment over here. No, let me move this banner, and let's get up out of here. Catch y'all on the We Talk Mavs Playback TV. I'll be in there chatting it up. I'll be doing halftime reports and goofing around and giggling and stuff. Anyway, catch y'all later.